Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Amy and I am a cash budgeter just working on getting control of my finances and living my best life on a budget. Part of that journey includes keeping on top of my expenses and really understanding where I'm putting my dollars. So we are going to go over my expense tracking essentially for the last week or so, do a little budget check-in, if you will, and take some of the cash from my envelopes that I have spent otherwise. So if that's something you're interested in seeing, please go ahead and keep on watching. Alright, so this is the current planner that I use to kind of create my budget and then also track my spending. So I'm going to go ahead and flip to the page, and I've done a little pre-work here. I've written out all of my expenses, and then all I have to do is fill out the category where I'm pulling them from, and then I'll place them into my back to bank envelope, and then I'll take it back to the bank because I've already spent it. My cat is about to make an appearance. I'm gonna kick him out. BRB. Okay, so like I said, this is how I track my expenses. It has the date, a description of the place I spent the money, what category I'm gonna pull from, and then the amount spent. Anything that's split here is what my partner and I are splitting. So like the total expense was $249. He Venmo'd me for half, so my half is $125. Anyways, yeah, without further ado, let's go through these. This last week or so, I was not a good girl. I've been a little naughty. So I'm gonna have to do some financial finagling to get myself out of the mess, but we'll talk on that later. So Chipotle, my category here is going to be date night. Let me find that. $20, $30, and $5. And then I also, on my trackers in my actual envelopes, I write kind of what I've spent. So on 3/4/1, excuse me, it's already April, I went to Chipotle and wiped out my budget. That is always fun. And then once I've kind of pulled the money and made the notes I need to make, I will just put a check mark next to the expense to indicate that I've already, quote unquote, paid myself back for it. Okay, next I went to Walmart, and this is where I massively overspent. So this was for groceries, and I actually had to go twice. I didn't have to go. I chose to go twice. And this is like double basically what my grocery budget is every 2 weeks. And I decided to do that because I was following this meal plan and it just was out of control. So definitely not sustainable, but I did it and I tried it, and now I can figure out what's going to work better for me and my partner. But luckily, I guess this is only really, it doesn't massively impact me because I participated in a survey, and as part of the like reward for participating, they gave me a $175 gift card. So I'm going to take my max grocery budget for this pay period, which is $150, and then I'll have roughly $150 that I'll need to make up for. And I'm going to take my money from my next paycheck and keep it in my bank to pay this, and I'm going to use that gift card for my groceries next pay period. So it kind of balanced out in that way, and I think that that's the easiest way for me to just go ahead and be accountable. So I am going to pull out $150 from groceries, and I also am just going to be extremely mindful to not and this is that gift card I was talking about. I'm just not going to be stupid again, and I'm going to be a lot smarter when it comes to finding things that work for both the diet but then also for my budget. So I can go ahead and write out on 4-2 Walmart minus 150 0. And then I'm just going to leave that gift card in this category for next time. And like I said, I'm just not going to stuff this envelope next pay period, which is going to be this upcoming Friday. Wait. Yes, this upcoming Friday. Losing my mind. Okay. So what that means for documenting, or at least the way that I'm planning on doing it, is I'm going to take a nice red marker and I'm going to say minus 150 here. And then I'm going to kind of write out, so I owe, what is that, $96 left? And then I'll also owe this amount, 38 here, and that's what will come from the budget next pay period on Friday. And I'm gonna write out that I took this from groceries. And I'm not gonna check it off because technically I have not finished paying for that, so I'm gonna leave it red. The next one is $125 for my portion to Valley Kids Foundation. And I think I'm gonna pull this one out of vacation because it's sort of like it's an event that I'm going for through like a foundation that is hosting and raising money. And I'm gonna pull it out of vacation because it's kind of gonna be like a staycation. It's kind of like a dress up kind of fancy type thing. So that's where I'm pulling it out of. So we're gonna take let's do 250s. 130, and I'm gonna take a 5 back. I'm such a mess. I need to organize my life, let me tell you. Okay. And on this tracker, we are going to write 4-2 minus 125. Oh, geez, math. So that I know that's 5 left, and then 3. So I should have 305 left in my vacation envelope. And that is now done for my portion. Like I said, this groceries is going to be carried over until next pay period. So I'm just going to write that it's coming from groceries, but I circled it in red because I haven't paid it yet, and I'm not going to check it off. And then gas, $36. You guessed it, comes from my gas envelope. I'm going to take 35 because I don't feel like making change. And then I'm going to take $1 from miscellaneous, because I make the rules and I can. Alright, so we have gas. It was 35 from this envelope, which gives us 40 left because I have 75 for gas every pay period. Then I'm just going to take $1 from miscellaneous. And then I have that full amount satisfied. $36, gas / miscellaneous. Then I went to Dairy Queen with my mans because I have a recent obsession with Dairy Queen. It's probably unhealthy. I am going to go ahead and take a 10 and then take that one back and plop her down for $9. DQ minus 9. I'm gonna have to do the math on that because I also had Upsage last week and that was 10. What is 60, 51 left then? Because this would have been 61 because I have $70 a week. Anyways, I'm not always the greatest at tracking, but I do my best just to give me an idea if I have questions about where my money went. All right. So that is done, and that came from my personal spending. And then this one was actually a Christmas present that I purchased. I'm going to pull this out of Christmas. 87. Probably just going to round up. So 90. Let's go ahead and 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Perfect. So I'll take $90 out. Put the rest back in. Grab my tracker. And that gives me 300 left in Christmas. I know I'm early, but I like to just snag presents when I think that the snagging is good. It just makes it a little bit easier. So this one came from Christmas and has been paid. And that sums that up for now. Like I said, we'll finish out those last two on Friday when I get paid again. And I'm obviously going to be extra mindful to never go that far over budget ever again, because that's ridiculous. All right, so that is my kind of budget check-in and / cash unstuffing. I hope you enjoy these types of videos. It kind of gives you just more insight into, you know, what I do in my system and what's been working for me. If you have any questions, give me a comment in the description. It's not really the description. Just comment on my video with them and I'll do my best to get back to you. I say that as if I get a lot of comments. I really don't, so I will definitely get back to you. Anyways, thank you for watching this video and I will catch up with you in the next one. Bye.